I remember my first. It was a Swedish man, $47. I think his name was Nils or something very Swedish sounding. It was a long time ago and there's been many since. But there's something magical about that first one. Because when it's not a family member, when it's not your mum or your dad or a brother or a sister, then it's real. The temptation to cut this video off right now is just so strong. But I am, of course, talking about Stripe notifications. It's an incredibly important milestone, that first time that if you set up a business, you sell something to somebody on the other side of the world who does not know you. It unlocks psychologically the idea that this is something you can actually do. And it's for this reason, when people ask me what business should they start, I always say, start the one that's going to get you paid fastest. Don't worry about building some multi-million-dollar software company. Don't worry about scalability. Don't worry about how you're going to remove yourself and have a team of people running it for you while you're on the beach. You can think about all of that stuff later, but if you build for scale before you even get your first sale, you're never going to get started. Instead, you need to sprint to that first dollar, that first pound, that first Stripe notification popping up from God knows where in the world, somebody sending you $10. The actual amount doesn't really matter. It is the psychological unlock that it can happen, it's possible. And until you have experienced that for the first time, it's really difficult to imagine a reality where you just wake up and there's money. And it's really, really important that that's what you get to as fast as possible, ideally within the first couple of weeks of starting a business, because that unlocks the rest of the journey. So here's a question. Do you remember your first? If you run a business, tell us in the comments. Who was the first stranger, the first person overseas who bought from you? What did they buy? What did you feel at that time when you saw that payment hit? I want to encourage as many people who are not there yet to get there. So I want to share some stories.